path to all four. And then you take all these different things that dehydrate you, and then what do you have? Fibromyalgia. Everybody's got fibromyalgia now, and they're all on statins and cholesterol medication because their joints are not lubricated anymore. They're dried out. So, guys, avoid diabetes. If you eat like a diabetic, you will avoid diabetes. If you eat like a diabetic, you'll be lean as can be, and you'll love your body. Does it mean you can't ever have sugar? No, of course you can. But it has to just be planned. So can we talk about sugar and pizza and spaghetti? Cool. This is how we're going to do it, guys. Everything I just explained, that's how you want to eat Monday through Friday. Okay? Saturdays, what I really want you to do is try and find something where if you've been missing cereal, have cereal. But maybe have it with a little Greek yogurt, or like if anybody's heard of Fairlife milk, have it with something like that as opposed to just like skim milk, whole milk, or some type of regular milk. All right, so that could be something. Say you're craving granola bars. We had somebody yesterday, and he's like, "Oh, well, I can just crunch it up in my actual yogurt." Cool. You know, have these different things that maybe you're missing in a proper proportion. Okay, so be a little bit more flexible with your carbohydrates on Saturday. Sunday, go right back to eating how we just described. Okay, so Sunday's going to go right back to the plan. But Sunday night, one single meal, one single sit down. If you want pizza, if you want spaghetti and meatballs, if you want our chocolate cake that we eat every Sunday, whatever it is, but it's one sitting. Your leftovers, they either get frozen or thrown away. It doesn't turn into 2 meals, it doesn't turn into leftovers next day, it doesn't turn into 2 days of cheat meals. It's one single meal, okay? So that's kind of how I like to operate is if you can take on Saturdays, and as long as you can be under control and it's something that's planned out, you can have a little bit of the extra something, a little bit of extra fries, a little bit extra however, but make sure it's something that's not just going off the deep end. The worst thing people tell themselves, it's my cheat day, and I'll just eat this because it's my cheat day. Like, that's just the dumbest thing ever. It's like, it's not just cheat and eat whatever randomly. Like, eat what you are craving. Eat what you want to have, because if it comes back to Monday and you're still craving the pizza and the pasta, are you going to be able to make it a full 5 days? No, you're going to mess up. And chances are it's not going to be with the pasta or the pizza. You're going to make a mistake on something else just because you're pissed that you couldn't have the pasta or pizza. So eat it. Find it in moderation, but have it planned ahead of time. Like, be prepared and enjoy it. The biggest thing is enjoy it and don't have regrets afterwards, because then that leads to what we talked about earlier, the depression, the disappointment, all those other things. So when you eat it, know that it's supposed to happen, it was planned, and then move on. Make sense?
Yes.
Anything else, guys? You guys want to go to the club? You guys want to do something? Let's go.
Because it's
Beans.
harder when you work to buy the bag and
Yeah.
boil them for hours, and it's easier to can, but then you get sodium.
Sodium,
Is there a
yeah.
better bean that's-
So yeah, basically, you know, with beans you have to soak them overnight and take a long time to cook and all that kind of stuff. And yes, something in a can is obviously going to have more sodium. Again, what fits your lifestyle best? If it's the canned beans, it's going to be the way that you're going to be able to eat it, or crock pot. Learning from other people, that's it. That's why the support page, guys, like, that's a great thing to share on the support page, because I had never used the crock pot for beans. So,
You make
I mean,
them at night.
yeah, great thing.
I don't
How
like
about that
beans.
overnight? So,
Yeah.
Dee, have you ever made beans in a crock pot?
I'll buy a bag and put out there tomorrow.
Yeah, I love that. Holy cow, okay. So, yeah, I mean, that would be a great option.
Black
So,
beans.
crock pot would be a great idea. Thank you, guys, that's perfect. Any other questions you guys can think of? Who's,
On your 14-day
yes.
thing, you did,
Good question.
there's a lot of protein powders
Mhm.
with the almond milk.
Yeah,
It's very good.
if
I've
you
been-
pick a good one, yeah.
I've been doing but I just bought the Slim Fast ones because they were less
Yeah.
expensive than the others.
We actually had a woman last night, she sent a picture over because I haven't seen a Slim Fast label in years. So when we looked over, it was 10 grams of protein, but 18 grams of sugar. So, and 24 carbs. So I sent her over a picture of something else. Do you like it because it's already made? Is that kind of your
Well,
preference?
it was the powder that I bought.
Oh, okay. So where did you buy it?
Walmart.
Walmart. So there's another one called 6 Star there, and there's, I don't know what the other, Body Fortress or something like that. Even though they got dudes on the label, it's
Well, there's
for
one
you.
that has girl
Yeah.
for her, whey protein for her. But it was
probably
like
costs double, just like all other
more-
feminine
yeah.
products and whatever else. Yeah. Now, just by guys, protein doesn't make you bulky. Protein is just like chicken. Like, you guys haven't bulked out from eating chicken yet, right? Like, it's not gonna happen. But there's such a misconception. But so the Slim Fast, yeah, like when you're going with just a regular protein powder, guys, the difference, and again, compared to like the 10 protein and 24 carbs, you're gonna have like 24 protein and maybe a gram or two of carbs. Now, does anybody live up in the Newport Richey way or live down that direction? Nobody? All right. We'll need to post on the support page then. There's Amazon and bodybuilding.com are probably the two best places. You'll get your stuff in a day or two. The two, actually, if you guys just want to write down, it's going to be Dymatize Elite. And actually, I'm just going to leave it there because I don't like the other one that they recommend.
Yes,
And-
sir.
What?
Rule 1.
Oh, my clients drink Rule 1. It's disgusting, guys. I'm fine.
It really is good.
No, I'll tell you. You get so used to drinking something. She hates Dymatize, and like my wife and I, like we've only drank this for years, and like that, it's so sweet. Like to me, it's just too sweet. It doesn't taste real. But whatever you like, guys, that's the key thing about protein powders, especially, is like, guys, there's a lot of them that taste bad. Like the other ones I recommended from Walmart, they are not the best tasting. And the other thing too
This
is,
one was really good.
oh yeah, because it's got 18 grams of sugar. It's a milkshake. Yeah.
Well, it's with the almond, the
Yeah.
now of almond milk too.
Yeah, but there's going to be better choices. And again, it's better than probably what you've been doing, but there's even better than that. So it's not to say don't finish that. I mean, definitely finish it. But then when you make your next choice, we'll do something a little different. God bless you again. So yeah, and again, that's way better than probably what most people. Who eats breakfast in here? Oh wow, it's so much better. Because yesterday there was like 10 people out of 45 that ate breakfast. That was it. I couldn't.
But I'll do those drinks.
Absolutely. Like to me, I could not eat in the mornings. I do a protein shake first thing in the morning, and actually I would say most mornings when I'm driving to work at like 5:15, 5:20, I'm eating a protein bar that he just made, one of those 1 bars, and then I have a shake when I get done around 8:30 or 9 o'clock. I'm like a lot of you, I don't like to eat in the morning. Especially something heavy. My wife loves breakfast. I mean, I'll eat it. It's good, but it's not. I'm a shake and bar guy in the morning, and then I eat food the rest of the day. I really don't necessarily like doing shakes all the time either. Yeah.
What if you're like a constant eater?
Good.
Not like a junk food eater,
No.
but like a constant
It's perfect.
food eater.
You guys drive up and down 52 ever? This is the example I used to give, is like you have your dairy farm, well, I guess we're going back this way. You have your dairy farm on the south side of the road, you have your beef farm on the north side of the road. Describe the beef cattle. They're freaking jacked, right? No, the beef cattle are jacked. I mean, they're standing, they're eating, they're grazing all day. And the field on the left, what are all those cows doing? Laying. They're fat as can be. They're dairy cows, okay? There's a difference between them. It's such a clear visual if anybody ever takes that analogy, but your dairy cows are sitting, not eating, and your beef cattle are eating all day long. One's ripped, one's not. Which one do we want to look? No, we don't want to look like a cow. I want to look like the ripped cow, all right? If I had a choice, but yeah, with the horns. So,
What do you do when you're like never really hungry?
That's a great question. Can you answer that, Dee? So she's on a contest, let me just get the background. She's on a contest diet right now to be in like a bikini that is like this big. And we have 14 other ladies. Every year we take people, and I mean, Dee was a brand new client a year ago. But I mean, just an everyday woman. But go ahead.
It took me a long time because I never ate breakfast, I didn't eat lunch, I worked from home. My diet was coffee in the morning, coffee in the mid-morning, coffee at lunchtime, and then as I started doing this journey of competition, the more I ate, the hungrier I became. So, and I didn't believe him. He's
Wow.
like, you're gonna wanna eat, you're gonna set your clock, you're gonna be like, I'm starving. I'm like, not gonna happen.
Because what's happening, guys?
Your body's
Burning.
using more.
And she's sustaining life. So her body wants more sustaining of life, and more and more and more. Who is the, oh, you said it about the cereal, right? So we have a client, she started probably 420, 430 pounds, something like that. She's down, I think it's 365, 370 right now. And this is from January 9th till now, so like 8 months or so. The biggest lesson she's learned is that soup or cereal is not a meal. It's not, guys. Like if you're dying or you're sick, eat it. But like until then, like your bodies are way more active. You guys need way more fuel than that to survive. A bowl of soup is not gonna cut it, okay? You gotta have something with substance. You gotta eat. You're trying to sustain life. If soup's sustaining your life, you're living a pretty weak ass life. True story. Anything else, guys? Before we leave, we all have to take a flexing picture. Just
What
like we did with
about
the group last night.
resting? What about resting?
Ooh. Yes, what about what?
Resting.
What is it?
Resting.
Resting?
Like you're.
Like sleeping?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
No.
is
I do it every once in a while.
I know that, but if you're not sleeping enough, is that gonna affect
Yeah.
your metabolism or your food or how you function in the day?
Yeah, so she.
Because some people can operate on 4 hours of sleep. Some people can operate on 8.
Yeah, that's a great point. So the things that contribute to really to your age, or to your metabolism, is your age, your gender. Males burn more calories in a day. Muscle, how much fat you have, and then it comes down to your diet, your exercise, and activity. So sleep, while it's important for your body to recover and all these other things, it's not necessarily a direct one of the 7 components that make up your metabolism. But when you're tired, do you make the best choices? No. Are you going to be as recovered from a workout? No. So sleep does matter, but just like you said, everybody operates on a different level. If I see the number 5, like when I set my alarm, it tells you how many hours you have. If I can see that number 5, I'm in a good spot. A lot of nights it's a 4 with something, and I wake up just like this, and I finish my day just like this. All right, but every single middle of the day, what do? Takes a nap. All right, that's how my schedule is. I have 4.5 hours of work in the morning and like 5 hours of work in the afternoon. In the middle of the day, I sleep for an hour every day. If I miss it, I'm a jerk. No, not really. This isn't me all the time for the most part.
Can we
Yes.
do that, Terry? Is that a plan?
Let me tell you, there are days I really.
There's some people in this room that are like, I do it already.
Well, we get an hour lunch, so.
We want to hang hammocks under our desk and take turns. We haven't gotten figured out how to do it yet.
It's good for circulation. It'll keep their legs off the ground. I like that. You had a question back there?
So we got weighed in tonight.
Yeah.
And you said we don't officially kick off until September 11th.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So what does that mean?
Yeah.
You get a 2-week head start is what
So
it means.
can I
Yeah.
finish up all the crap that's in my head?
Can she binge?
You should have
Or am I
done.
gonna kick my butt?
You should have done that
You
yesterday.
really should have done that up until.
Yeah, you should have done that yesterday because now you got your starting point. So here's how it works, guys. On the download page, if you guys have not gone to the download page, please make sure you check it out. Send me questions if you have anything, because all your questions will then form an FAQ section, because somebody else can have the same question somebody else has had. When you're looking through that, you can start making a lot of those changes now. The ab workouts are all there. The only thing that's missing is the daily calendar to tell you how much of each one to do. So what I would recommend if just starting out is do 20 repetitions of 1 on each page, day 1. That's it. Make it very, very simple. If you still want to keep eating your junk food, you can, but I would start conditioning the muscles at least, so that way when we start September 11th, you're a little bit more prepared. But guys, I would use these next 2 weeks. I mean, if you're serious about trying to win something, you can start making a push now. But as far as just making some healthy lifestyle changes, like I'm going to shoot a video at the end of the week of how to grocery shop and put this all together. Take that into the weekend. Make sure you buy the right things. Let's attempt to eat 70% good next week on a free week. And then starting the next week, let's get a little better. Let's do 71%. Okay? But it's just going to start with bit by bit every week. You're going to look at the store, you're going to see something on the shelf, and you say, what could I get instead of this that's really close to this that I could eat, that I'm not going to eat my hand off? But
Are you
it'll
supposed to like
substitute.
shop on the outside?
We shop everywhere. Yes, if you are an absolute one of these healthy granola
I'm
people.
really not.
The ice cream's on the outside.
Yeah, that's true. My Crystal Lights in the middle aisle, or sugar-free chocolate Hershey chips that we get is in the middle aisle. I mean, there's exceptions on stuff, but yes, the outside is normally your freshest. Yeah, and the other thing too is above your eyes and below your eyes is normally healthier as well. What's at your eyes is normally the boxed process or some sort of.
I'm already below that, so.
Oh, yes. I have an important question.
You gotta win.
And
That's it.
I mean, a must question.
What's a must question?
I like to have my Coors Light or my bottle of wine.
Cool. When would
How
be-
can I incorporate
When
that?
would be a good time, guys?
Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday the beer,
Yes.
Sunday night the wine.
Yeah,
There you go.
that works. That works.
That work?
I need 2 days.
What would be better than what she just suggested, though?
Vodka or whiskey?
Some rum.
Vodka with club soda and a squeeze of lemon or lime.
Boom. Clear, guys. Vodka, gin, clear rum,
I'm a
tequila.
It's like a
Vodka
vodka tonic.
There you
Oh,
go.
God, yes.
Yeah, I might pour a dirty martini when we get home. I don't know.
Oh,
But
my
yeah.
God, solid.
It's stick to the clear, guys. Somebody mentioned as far as like seltzer or a little squirt of the Crystal Light or the Mio or any of those. We have a lot of good different things that some people do. If you need help with that stuff, I mean, we can help you be free connoisseurs. We'll help you with that. But your clear liquors and something diet to go with is probably going to be your best choice.
Great.
All right.
Dark chocolate caramel almond.
Can I?
Yes,
I made a
please.
mistake, and for whatever reason, I have 4 ladies, which were the last 4 ladies I measured, and I have no measurements. I don't know what happened. So if I could just get the 4 ladies before you leave to get remeasured, I'm so sorry, it's been a long 2 days. Betty, Sue, Cindy, Boat, I'm so sorry, Jade, and I don't want to really, Miranala? Yes, so if you.
Did she say it right?
Miranala?
Nurangela.
Naranja, oh yeah, that's right.
I'm so sorry. If we could just get you ladies before you leave to measure, step on the scale one more time. I don't know what happened. I swear I wrote and.
This is day 2, so I kind of, I slipped a little bit. But guys, I didn't introduce our staff. You guys met Michelle, that's my wife.
Yes, hi guys.
And that's my second mom, Dee, she's our manager. But, and the 2 people you had here was Chris, who's from Fresh Choice Foods, and then it was Jason from Hard Body Sports Nutrition. As far as with Fresh Choice Foods, he delivers twice a week. We're gonna try and see what we can get going here, but normally he'll set up a refrigerator, but he'll just drop off on Mondays and he drops off on Thursdays. Me personally, Angela, we do not order for the Thursday delivery, but we order for Monday every single week. To me, I normally order 8 meals. Normally it's like 4 different lunches throughout the week, 4 different dinners. And we normally have some sort of business lunch that we do, some sort of dinner that we do. Saturday is our Chipotle day, Sunday is our pizza day. I mean, it's really, we're so like kind of consistent with what we do, but it makes it kind of a no-brainer. We spend, he said it's $300 a month, because we just asked him what our average was. $300 a month between the 2 of us for 8 delivered meals a piece about each week. So, I mean, you really can't beat it. And if you don't have it in your house, if you don't have something bad in your house, you're not gonna eat it. That's all right hand. Yeah.
Where is he delivering to, here?
Yeah, he would actually deliver here,
Yeah,
so
he said
it would be wherever, like your staff lounge, or I mean, he delivers to like an aerospace place out in like Lutz. He delivers all sorts of different businesses, and normally it'll be one centralized fridge. He bags all our stuff and he writes the actual person's name on it, so that way somebody else isn't grabbing your bag or anything else with that. So, and really it's about the most simple thing. Once you make your first order and he's got your card number, we text him. Like he sends us a text on Thursday, we just have to reply by, I think it's midnight Friday night, and it's literally a text, 2 pancake, 2 this, 1 this.
He texts you with the menu.
Yeah, and he texts you, he texts you with the menu on Thursday, yeah, and then obviously,
I have a
yeah.
question. So, meal prep, is it, he's giving us the ingredients and we're.
Hell no,
cooking
it's
the
done.
food? Okay. So we're microwave and we're good.
Just make sure you crack the lid, and if there's any sort of sauce, you take that out, but 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and you're done.
Okay.
Dinner is ready, yeah.
There you go.
And it's about as, you said easy.
Tupperware too, it's really good.
Yeah, and I will say, all our clients normally wash his Tupperware and reuse it for their own meal prep. Yeah, we had a lady who actually, she had her whole table spread out, and it was all Fresh Choice Foods Tupperwares, but it was her food inside. So, I mean, you can do that if you'd like, they're good, but, yeah. Anything else, guys? We'll get those 4 ladies up there. If anybody has any individual or private questions, you can come ask, or we'll go, oh, can we actually get one picture? We gotta throw the arms up.
Yes, you want to do a picture?
Bring it in, let's go. We're gonna circle right around these ladies here. We're gonna take our picture right.
Good, good, good.
I'm gonna be right here behind. Alright, everybody, we'll circle back around here. We'll get one picture before we go. This does not count as your before picture.
Yes. I haven't even started working out yet. Just
Yes, everybody. We're not leaving until you get over here.
Come on. Oh, come on, get down.
suck it in.
Oh.
You gotta stand up there because we all supposed to look thin, and this is not a good angle.
I like, yeah. Everybody's got to throw one arm in the air. It might not feel comfortable for you, but it will in 6 weeks. Oh, it doesn't matter. It looks like you're punching All right, one shot, guys. One shot.
Hold on. You're not tight enough.
We will be in 6 weeks.
I'm counting on that.
Woo. And you're dangerous. All right, arms up.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
1, 2, 3. I gotta turn it on.
Say red.
3.
Juices.
And again.
Pizza?
Don't mind.
How about ice cream? Chocolate.
Ice cream.
Brownies.
Honey.
One of those is bound to work.
We're good looking. We only need one. Tears okay?
Yep, they're good.
Be good. If you have questions, please, guys, make sure you reach out. Yeah, muscle and stuff.
You're okay 'cause